everybody, happy February to all the junior and senior infants in Lismullen and St Stephen's schools in the Walterstown, Johnstown parish. For the next couple of weeks while we remain in lockdown and we unfortunately can't come together in school to have our PE lessons and our GAA lessons, I'm going to be doing some videos and setting them out to you each week to practice your skills, your sports specific skills, and also just your movement skills. So I'm filming this outside so that we have plenty of room to show you what to do, but if you can't get outside, if you don't have a big outside space to get to and you're doing it inside, that's perfectly fine. I've got a little area marked out here, as you can see, just to remind myself of those of you that might be doing the activities inside. We're going to do our warm up inside that square and some of the activities. If you can, get outside. Not all the activities can be done in a small area, but I will, where I can, give you some ideas of how you can do them inside of a small area. So you don't have to map this area out, that's just to keep me right. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to get into our warm-up. All the usual things we do. We're going to get our heart rate up, we're going to work on our directions, we're going to work on our mobility and our balance and our jumps. So let's get ready to rock. Okay, so that's our warm-up done. Well done, we've got all our aspects into our warm-up. First movement skill we're going to do in our online sessions is the rock and the roll. Okay, so this activity is really to work on strengthening your belly and your back, and that's the only part of the body that you're allowed to use. So you can't use your hands, can't use your arms, can't use your legs or feet. So what you're going to do is lie down across whatever area that you have. You're going to start on your belly and you're going to try and roll over onto your back without using your arms or legs, and then you're going to roll back over again. Let's see. So hopefully, as you can see from the video there, my shoulders, my arms, my hands, my legs and my feet and my head were off the ground the entire time. So you're not allowed to use any part of that to push yourself and turn over, okay? You have to pull yourself in real strong and try and turn your body over. Like you're flipping like a fish, because fish have no arms or legs. So you're trying to do the same thing, try and flip yourself over without using any arms or any legs. So see how you get on with that. If you only have a little space like this, see how many you can do going back and forward in a minute. Alright, making sure that you're only getting your belly and your back on the ground. If you have a little bit more space than that, so if you have a hallway or that you can lie down and do it, see how long it takes you to get to the far end of the hall. And best thing to do, challenge your mum, dad, brothers, sisters, anybody else that you have in the household to a race. See who can get across the area quicker or do more in a minute. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is work on a sport specific skill. So today we're going to work all on handling, and we're going to work on striking the ball. So this is the lead up to trying to hand pass the ball in Gaelic football, okay? So all we're going to do is, if we have a wall or a fence or anything that we can use, brilliant, go and set yourself up in front of the wall, and we're just going to be striking the ball against the wall. Now remember, we've done this in school before. We're not looking you to roll the ball, we're looking to get a big loud slap each time, okay? So don't just roll the ball along the ground, make sure you're hearing that big loud slap each time. We're going to go 10 on our right hand and 10 on our left hand, and in between each one we're going to stop the ball. Alright, so you're going to strike it, hit it off the wall, when it comes back, stop it. If you don't have a wall, if you have somebody to practice with, then you can strike the ball to, and they can strike it back to you, and you can practice your stopping. Alright? Next one we're going to do then, guys, is we're going to roll the ball, we're going to be striking the ball, and we're going to try and continuously strike the ball. So you're not going to be stopping it in between this time. So you're going to try and get 5 in a row without stopping it, 5 in a row on your left, and then we're going to make it different. We're going to try and go from left to right. So you're going to have to start striking it with an angle, so that it goes from your right hand, hits the wall, and back to your left hand. We're going to try and get 6 in a row of those. So let's see how you get on, guys. Well done, great practice, guys. Last activity we're going to do, we're going to get moving again. So I've set up 2 water bottles in my little area. What I'm going to do is strike the ball between the target I've set up with the water bottles, and I'm going to run the offside and try and stop it with my hand and then strike it back. Okay. Well done that, guys. Very last thing we're going to do, let's see now if you can strike it back and forward through the obstacle without stopping it. So you're going to have to be fast. Alright, well done, guys. That's our first week working on our handling and our movement skill of rocking and rolling for balance and agility. So get outside, get practicing that if you can. If you can't, if it's wet or snowing, see what you can do inside, and then get outside tomorrow. Get your woolly hat on, get outside. Great weather. See you later.